top NorCal players like that, but like the difference is whether or not you're trying to win money and whether you're like a competitor.
All right.
Because the competitors love more competition because it forces, that's more people forcing each other to grow and get better.
Right, right.
It's the people who just like look at tournaments as a way to cash in some quick cash that get angry.
You know, Brandon's a bit of that kind of player.
Yeah.
He told me himself, he's like, yeah, I just want to win some money.
Yeah, no, I heard that about him. I just didn't want to say it on the mic, but now that you brought it up, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying how it is.
But right now, it is Brandon that has himself a solid start against Xzax. Now, the thing that I am wondering about Xzax is, I mean, first of all, he is playing Inkling in this matchup, which means he's trying to play a fast, nimble character, but one that ultimately needs to break space, right, against the grappler. So he's going to be kind of doing Brandon's job for him in terms of coming at him, and then Brandon just needs to make the right call out in terms of defense. That was a great match, too.
That was a really good match. Not guaranteed at 96%, but pretty darn close.
Yeah. Be getting some solid conversions off of down tilt at the ledge. Brandon looking to keep it going, but is not able to win out that exchange with the Darkest Lariat. That one he's able to cover, though, just fine.
Oh, this should do the
Oh, he's absolutely dead.
And gets a sour spot at the up smash.
That is absolutely surprising.
I like what Xzax is doing here. Not enough players do this against Incineroar. He's actually forcing the up B out early, which is something that Brandon's got away with against every single player.
Yeah.
But he's actually going out there and challenging him and making him up B. So I really like this approach from Xzax.
Yeah, it's actually something Xzax was talking about on commentary last week. It's just like, people are just letting Brandon come back for free, you know, go out there, harass him. That's supposed to be where this character's at his weakest, and you need to, like, exploit that.
Yeah,
and just like that, Xzax evening up the percent. Still overall slightly, okay, actually not favorite towards Incineroar, not while he's at the ledge.
That's a big punish. That was sick.
So that was, Brandon hit him with that about 2 or 3 times before on the previous stock, and Xzax immediately recognized the moment he comes back from a recovery on stage, he uses Lariat.
Oh my god, he's that's crazy.
Gonna go ahead and get the spot dodge on the grab, and right now Xzax starting to really make his lead count. Oh, you saw the back off trying to catch the roll, get up, not quite fast enough. Brandon takes control of the stage. Once again, this Lariat being his dearest friend.
Yeah. Kind of relying a little bit on the Lariat right now, but it's working out for him.
I mean, he can't really, the Alolan, oh my gosh, he's actually dead.
He's dead.
Now he's dead. Especially the moment Xzax saw that side, the Alolan whip come out off stage, he's like, I know he has to jump here, otherwise he's not in a position to grab the ledge.
Right.
Because he also plays a little bit of Incineroar too. Just jumps off stage and catches the double jump. Yeah, he uses him on Wi-Fi. Just as a for fun character.
Xzax looks like he's studied Brandon a little bit, because he's like calling out these like Darkest Lariats and then these like recoveries. He's kind of doing the same recovery over and over again, and I feel like he's just gotten spoiled. But
I mean, he did get a compensate for him all last week.
Yeah, so Xzax doing a good job. Probably the best I've seen at actually stuffing out his recovery. So
in terms of like game 1 against Brandon, yeah, this is a very strong start. Brandon, of course, is no stranger to downloading himself. So I'm not counting him out by any means, but it's actually kind of nice to see 2 players just adjust to each other so quickly on their first set. There we go, getting himself just a solid berry off the splat roller. Go ahead and just find himself a few jabs, keep Brandon off the ground.
All right, yeah, we got that connection. That's actually really hard to hit.
Yeah. Just look at how much.
Oh my god.
So, like, what's amazing is how much Xzax is overwhelming Brandon. We're like, Brandon's actually now kind of scared to press buttons on that start of the stock, right? Like, he touched ground and just held shield for a solid second. Xzax just calmly walked up and grabbed him. And he just hit him with a bunch of up airs. Brandon didn't Lariat, he didn't Revenge, he didn't air dodge.
Right.
He was just so used to Xzax punishing all of the options he was trying to do on reaction that he tried nothing. And then Xzax just went ahead and just went in.
Right, and you said it in game 1, like, Inkling kind of doing like Incineroar's job for him, but you know what? Inkling's just doing more work than Incineroar when he's in his face, so I mean, props to Xzax right now.
Oh, he's able to like really overwhelm them, especially if you're able to juke out when exactly is the moment of your full approach as opposed to making it look like you're approaching but not.
Right.
So to force out whiffs, that's where you can get a lot of mileage out of. And Xzax already lapping Brandon, and not only that, forcing him off stage into a terrible recovery arc. Xzax now up 2 stocks.
Wow, what a crazy match.
And look at that, right? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, Xzax was right in Brandon's face. He immediately dashed out, and Brandon just, like, forward smashed. He just wanted to kill this Inkling, and he got back all of this juggle off of that one punish. Brandon finally finding that out smash, though, on the platform above him, and it's just a matter of it sounds easy. It's like, oh, it's just a matter of knowing when they're approaching. It's like, so you just have to call out perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, against Incineroar, your stock is gone if you ever like missed like call it. So
yeah.
All right.
125%, catching the jump out of shield.
Oh my god, and this man's winning game 2 cleanly.
Like,
fortunately for Brandon, it is a best of 5 here. So
it is a best of 5.
We will be going to game 3. We'll see if Brandon's able to turn it around. But Xzax,
that last exchange is just showing how in Brandon's head Xzax is when it comes to the defensive options. Because like that time, right, he tried it back and forth, and he knew that Brandon just wanted to get out of that corner because calling out which one of those trots is the actual dash grab is a nightmare. Right. So then, going off of that, then Xzax, when he went in, he was like, he's going to just try to jump, and he already jumped when Brandon had was in the air, so it wasn't even a reaction, he just caught it with the up air, and from there was the forward air right after. Like,
I think I even saw Xzax walk up to the Incineroar and just stand in front of him, wait for him to do something, spot dodge, and then punish.
Yep. Yeah, like Xzax is just very, very comfortable right now, and that's kind of the answer that I think Brandon needs is if the person is, it's a combination of patience and recognizing when they're just waiting for you to whiff, right?
Yeah.
And that's what he did. He saw the trots back and forth in front of his face 3 times, like, oh, he's actually not going to come at me, and he just ran forward and got the grab. And being able to make that distinction, it's very important, it's very subtle, but that's kind of like the salt for like the truly amazing grappler mains in any game.
Right. That is Lariat doing a really good job.
That nair! Beautiful stuff. Brandon taking that first stock.
Smashville's angles paying dividends.
And using that Lariat off the ledge once again. It's kind of like his DP. This is looking very good. Oh, Brandon expecting Xzax to go into shield immediately after that tech, but Xzax knows to get away from that Alolan Whip at the soonest moment.
Xzax bringing this back already, but you know what? Brandon's looking actually really good this game, so we'll see if he can carry this through.
It's hard to say. We're seeing a very cautious Xzax now in the way that he's going forward, right? He poked away at that shield with a lot of these back airs, his most disjointed move to maximize his safety until he can like kind of get Brandon to calm down so he can look for more of these grabs again. But as it is, Brandon's firing back.
Yeah, that roller not gonna ground. He's in the air just enough. Not quite at the percentage to connect.
Beautiful.
Hard read on the roll get up. That was crazy.
Yeah. It wasn't even like that crazy of a read because that splat bomb in place would cover like the neutral get up and hanging on ledge. So we forced a roll get up and then punish it with forward smash.
Right, well, winner's
cut ourselves
stock.
last stock, yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon needs to take this stock if he wants to stay in winner's side. But Xzax is going in so hard, and we have the Marvel crowd going completely wild.
Yeah.
It's almost perfect to go along with the game.
All right.
Oh, I love the nair to just deal with the splat roller.
Yeah, that's one of the most tilting moves in the game right there is the jab. Just get really inked, take a lot of percentage, not fun. All right,
oh, this should be it. No, sour hit once again.
Sour hits. All right.
Calling out the shield drop. Just like that,
Yeah,
just jumping
like
right
that.
above Brandon's head and getting the forward air. I mean, to be fair, it is such an ambiguous situation, but Xzax walks away with that 3-0.